What is happiness? In which country are the happiest people living? What contributes to their sense of happiness? Believing that a wallet will be returned if dropped in public is one of the most important indicators of well being and happiness. In fact, it's 7 times more impactful than doubling your income, according to the World Happiness Report 2025, just released this week in March 2025. Starting in 2012, Gallup began interviewing people in 150 countries to compare their well being and level of happiness. While analyzing the results for 2024, the researchers found that belief in the kindness of others is much more closely related to people's happiness than previously thought. For instance, evidence across the world from the perceived and actual return of lost wallets shows that people are much too pessimistic about the kindness of their communities compared to the reality. The actual rates of wallet return are around twice as high as people expect. Believing that others are willing to return your lost wallet is shown to be a strong predictor of population happiness, and the Nordic nations once again top the ranking of the world's happiest countries. They also rank among the top places for expected and actual return of lost wallets. Economist and researcher John Helliwell said that the wallet dropping experiments are so convincing because they confirm that people are much happier living where they think people care about each other. Finland tops the list of world's happiest country for the 8th year in a row, with Finns reporting an average score of 7.736 out of 10 when asked to evaluate their lives. Costa Rica and Mexico both entered the top 10 for the first time. The US ranked 24th, its lowest position ever. Some of the results which had the biggest impact on happiness included sharing meals and household sizes. Sharing meals with others is strongly linked with well being across all global regions, but the number of people dining alone in the United States has increased 53% in the past 2 decades. Household size is also closely linked to happiness. 4 to 5 people living together enjoy the highest levels of happiness in Mexico and Europe, but many people in Europe are living on their own. Professor Laura Aknin, and one of the editors of the Happiness Report, said that human happiness is driven by our relationships with others. Investing in positive social connections and engaging in benevolent actions are both matched by greater happiness. Professor Jan Emmanuel Deneve, director of the University of Oxford's Wellbeing Research Centre, which published the report with Gallup, said, "This year's report pushes us to look beyond traditional determinants, such as health and wealth. It turns out that sharing meals and trusting others are even stronger predictors of well-being than expected." Gallup CEO John Clifton concluded, "Happiness isn't just about wealth or growth. It's about trust, connection, and knowing people have your back. This year's report proves we underestimate how kind the world really is."